Hey bitches. So, guess what? I haven't live streamed for about a couple of months, but now since I'm home alone, well, I'm at my grandma's house, but my grandma's outside of the house, and I'm over here, so therefore, live stream time, I guess. Let's see where I can. Uh, I'm gonna see where I can watch this on YouTube. Fuck it. Oh shit. I just spoiled. Oh shit. I just accidentally went to screens I wasn't supposed to go to. Okay. Mm, I guess that was cool. Eh, we'll just see if anyone joins. Ah, Fire Fist. Shit. This is what I'm working on. It's like almost done, but there's quite a few buildings still left to do. I still have to make 6-lane road because well, the car park in this one is not done, and there's I'm doubting where I could put the ramp down to mines too. Is this building because this building has 2 basements. But meh, for now I can place this shit. Yeah. There you go, fuck it. Anyways though, most of you might have known that I have that Half-Face released a project that's collab between me and him. So in this case, I'm just gonna log out of here. There. I'm all alone in this watch chance therefore. Oh yes, that me. I just live streaming. What's up? This okay. I'm gonna put a new one for Roblox. Oh shit, many people are just too busy at this time of the day. But oh well. I hope I hope people are watching this. Weak connection. What the hell? The change could delay. Weak connection. I don't give a fuck.
Ground floor.
Anyways, this is what I've been that my secondary thing I have been working on with Half-Life 93294. This is remake of Gotham High Street, but loads better. Central Bubble High Street. I have been working on this with Half-Life for quite a few months. Maybe at least the same time of period with East Avenue. I've been working on it all by myself. but did have help and had the contribution of Harvey and very little Jack Fox at the same time. I do have plans to make other buildings, but oh well, over here is already served by very little Jack Fox, and maybe I could, well, bring up all of this plot that is currently empty. And maybe halfway put this ready so I don't have to, so that's where I come. Well, oh well, just want a batch. Now, where do I start off with? Okay, right here. A gold starlet. Sorry about that. Maybe if we left this place, will be coming out sooner or later. No downtime. Maybe I could correct that at any moment soon. Well, though maybe this inside really isn't accurate. I don't know. At least, at least the outside of this resembles real life. That's one lift done, I guess. Now this building, where there's one physical universe and one galaxy. It's quite fast though, because this building is 13 floors high. Maybe I could try the keypad again. There we go. Now let's try the Galaxy, which is meant to be a service lift. Ah, fuck, I accidentally clicked 4 and 5. Maybe I'll give this an alright. There we go. Maybe this building would have been originally built in 2005, but oh well, the Galaxy next door could have been a much later installation, 2010. Down to this Mitsubishi, and now Nessa. Let's go back down to the ground floor. Let's go over here to determine cycles. Dave's cycles. Because all real life brands have faced the decision to rename them and remove the real life brand logos of lifts. Copyright issues. Ah, fuck. Oh my god. It's raining outside. Again, literally. Now I'm gonna ride the lift in the cafe. This section only goes between ground and 3. Now at least 2 people are watching. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be some storm. Oh. Damn. And they literally just... Man, nobody wants to watch at this point, I guess. And when you get to the first floor of Day Cycles, there's another lift. Wait, no, actually, sport to you. I'm gonna write that first. There's a second floor. Now into the shopping centre to Diamond Tech. It's Diamond Hydrogen. The fun fact is that Half-Fires literally took the reference of 12th East Avenue's Diamond Hydrogen list just to put this. This car was literally designed by me, originally for 12th East Avenue, but it's in there. Ah, there he is.
What is it?
I'm live streaming, so I guess why not have a voice chat in the group? I guess. There's some of the Otis Gen 2s over here.
There we go.
Central Bowler High Street. It's 32,000 VF, I forgot.
Anyways, I'm focusing more on game development more than playing games. It's more easier for me to make games than play games now.
Yeah. Interesting. It's literally raining outside my area.
And it's cloudy from where I am.
Yeah, I see.
No rain. 32 degrees Celsius at 7 p.m.
Into the service lift. There we go. I almost made this lift stuck.
So basically, the game will be supported via content updates.
Ye-
Version 2 would indicate that there will be no more buildings.
Yep.
Of course, version 1.3 would be more bug fixes.
I think I was planning out buildings, but I guess, nah. Just do the bug fixes, I wouldn't give a crap.
Currently, the building submissions for this exact game is open and is accessible on the Discord server linked via the group.
And as well on the live stream chat if anyone is watching it.
Currently, we only received one building submission and we rejected it because it would not fit well in the game. Besides, the improper use of scaling, like we're getting part sizes with 3-digit decimals.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot that.
It's so painful to try to add buildings with bad scaling. As you can see, the building you're on has a really normal scale, like as if we actually use snap to parts, so it's aligned perfectly.
Yep. And people just don't read.
Anyways, about the badge you have received when you fly towards the red border. Well, it's when you glitch outside the area.
Yeah.
It's like the really hard badge for people who like glitching into areas you're not supposed to be in. In fact, this game is kinda better than Columbus District by Blue Pop Treat, since Blue Pop Treat's games literally kick you when you try to trespass in a service lift, like the one you're riding. It's meant for staff, but we made it so everyone could ride it. If you haven't noticed, everyone has the lift key, which means that everyone can go to service areas where they want.
Yep. And it's over here. Okay. So what is hard to tell? In East Avenue, it's like everything's residential apartments, but meh. If you go trespass into the service lift in the hotel, then it's like most likely I will not give a flying fuck.
For this game, to be fair, I have plans for like additional content updates, like someone else might make a hospital in this game.
Alfred.
Not you, not me, but someone else.
Correct.
I'm not sure what hospital would be, but clearly it's around the south of your mall in our Buffalo.
Yeah.
It's not in Masonville, but I've designed the world to be like, I don't know, maybe a mix of UK or something else. Like, not sure how European it feels like, but honestly, I only went to Europe for a few times.
Yeah. I was about to be so try hard, but anyways, next lift is this, Schindler.
I believe the controller is Myconic V.
Most likely.
And it's a lift made by one of our collaborators.
Brandis.
I mean, contributors. Yeah, him. Funny enough, the parking garage lift is actually the first lift. Like, we started building from the parking garage.
Yeah,
And I've decided to put more extra buildings so it doesn't really feel empty and there's more content. Figure or literally or figuratively, it doesn't really matter.
that's correct. Anyways, next up is the Steve lift.
Of course, keep in mind that we may have more projects taking place in the same universe that the game that is being shown right now takes place in.
We have
I might to make
we have one pending for Masonville City.
For the RPCR project as a whole, there's a possible chance that we may include a big underground hall. A big hall that goes 248 stories deep. When you try to calculate it into meters, it'll be around 573 meters deep. It's a deep hole that is supposedly made in the 1940s because of some crazy building real estate developer who wants the nature outside to be undisturbed, like the forest would be undisturbed. Eventually, nowadays, the hole is surrounded by buildings, which is what the original planner did not expect.
Yeah. So basically,
in fact,
I am high school left, the Castle Tranquil Center left, then it's up to then first before I get onto those I mentioned earlier, then that's 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, and 50 standing. Then finishing Leonard Road.
Anyways, I've recently recovered some of my Roblox lifts.
Yeah, I saw that. It was a good thing overall.
Like, I don't know if I should continue the creation of, the Schindler's Pirate.
Maybe you should.
But the thing is, the marketplace version would be not having the Schindler brand as a whole, while the RBX M5 would have the Schindler brand. It's mainly for copyright reasons.
Going up. Doors closing.
I don't know what name I would choose for the Schindler parody. Maybe West, but the problem is it might be mistaken for a real West fixture, which is a problem, so I might make another original brand as a substitute. Anyways, fun fact, in RTS, West elevators are typically installed by Schindler.
Interesting.
Doors opening.
Though there's one problem for 50 East Avenue, we still have a lift that is spending to make, a 90 mm. Brand is 2008, still have to make it. If it's not done by then I don't know, maybe I'll use another type of lift.
Certainly for any recreations of skyscrapers and buildings, the unofficial recreations, we clearly have zero intention on making a one-on-one recreation on it. This means that you'll expect creative liberties to be seen.
Yeah,
And unnecessary buzzwords I may use.
Remember Canonbury Complex.
Of course, the high street that is shown is quite similar to an existing high street people who play Skyscraper Sim would recognize. However, we decided to make it slightly different and expand it.
Most buildings in Jakarta are actually recreations of Skyscraper Sim buildings from Melvin Man 10. And Man 10 as well. Oh, crap. When I get off this leaf, I have to answer a phone call, so... please be patient. I have to answer this phone call, so I'll be back. I'm back. Now I have to hide this off. Man, I'm not gonna bother riding this lift again.
Anyways, this Gentry lift is from Netco, and it's probably the only lift in the game that is running on Cortex.
Or Modulux.
Certainly, no, Modulux is not used in this game currently. Kuma Plus is usually the most used, with Polar V2 as the second most used. The least used is the Cortex one.
Yep. East Avenue, Lennon Road, and Clark Street slays are mostly Core Plus and Polar V2. because I'm too lazy to retrofit at this point.
Anyways, the problem is trying to set up the bridge from this Tesco to Shopping or Battle Value. Clearly, you need to figure out the scaling and grid because we have different scaling setups. My scaling is more accurate and kinda a little bit precisive. No, it's more precision, like compared to. It's just more that I actually try to use some maths for calculating, like, for example, getting the size of the slope roof. It's like you need to mess around with Pythagoras theorem to get the exact
My scaling is
size.
like not like my scaling is like not having to resize the lift shaft at any moment. But
Like I typically use Snap to grid for like parts. Like the snap, I actually use the snap. Basically, when I set the snap to 1, I move it. And of course, my buildings are actually technically modular, which means that it's very easy to expand the height. Like you can duplicate floors and it wouldn't look weird. Unless you duplicate the roof. It's just duplicating the middle floors would make it look not weird.
yeah. Anyways though, today I have filmed 2 Fishing Club Altus MRLs in a row, as you may have not
That's the
noticed.
original.
All original. None of the both of them I have filmed have not been modernized because TKE doesn't even maintain them and they survived the floods.
I haven't really filmed lift today, but the last lift I filmed is kinda a weird Chinese Otis Gen 2 or that is branded as Poseidon Elevator Company. I don't know if it's just a Chinese generic or an actual Otis. It uses Otis buttons. It looks like an Otis, yet the label says otherwise. It is actually the most confusing one.
Yep. Now we're up to 3. I'm in my shopping center.
And in a Korea restaurant located in the same place with the Chinese, it is.
You found the Easter egg, but you might ask, where's the Easter egg? Well, it's a lie, just like the cake. I really like how I've designed these lifts. I thought you just left the voice chat. I'm gonna buy the Luxia lift. Now this is the bowling alley I have made. Yep. I don't know what I'll do next, but maybe I might showcase projects I still have not done. Well, maybe playtest these down here. I do release it on Shopping Centre Line Custom or like the Dome Shopping Center was like 3 months ago, and Light Customer was a year ago. But still, there's still shops left to do in those shops. I mean, this is the initial version of Central London High Street, and I'm still gonna make, I might still make a couple more buildings over here. I might still make a couple of buildings more next to Waterstones, and maybe this plot around here, because this all is where Freddy Liliac Fox will build a hospital. I was planning over here that I should be doing residential buildings, so whatever. Alright, here we are. Maybe I was playing it up until I don't know. Maybe I could remember how I said that no basements were going to be included in any building over here. This is a high street. One. The doors might be white, but they're actually grey. Because it's what the lighting effect does in future. Lighting, it affects this bullshit. And this door sound reminds me that I should be getting on editing the video. There's lots to do in this video. Now there's a few shops left to do in the shopping center, but if maybe I can announce in the RT server if maybe you could have the empty spaces. We already have left these shapes because I literally built this shopping center now. I'm all responsible of all lefty sweep shops. Now on to the next lifts. Oh my god! Literally no way. This can't be. If this happened in real life, at least this would have broke down. I have been noticing that this is the. I have been getting this issue with Bobby Tullis quite a while ago. I'm honestly not surprised that the door in these is just knocked down. This floor at least. Rest in peace, boss. Now I wonder if these. Don't have an issue. I don't believe it. No, that's right, these lists over. Well, I'm mostly not surprised that these don't have the door issue that I've been experiencing on the board. Now, I'm gonna see if it's actually happened in the first one. Let's see. It's not happening in the first floor. And it's literally happening in all of the other floors. Okay, so the door issue just only happened on the glass list on just floors 1 and just on the ground in the second floors. So therefore, this is not really you see right here, the door is literally messed up. This is weird. I'm not Benno, so don't try this in real life. There is stairs right here. Well, I'll then try. I'm gonna walk these stairs down to the ground floor. I forgot to put labels. Yeah, I made the stairs concrete, but meh. There's cases like that in real life. Maybe at least in the UK or Spain. Now there's a few more buildings left to do. Maybe we can get on to the next part. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do first, because I see that there's loads of copy pasting over here. Man, we'll leave that for the last. I'm sorry if I spoiled the list that building had, because first of all, I'm gonna go into this building. This was built by me, the Swedish Hotel. One thing, I literally tried to base this off the Kramer Hotel in Campinar, but apparently it was an obnoxious fail to try and base it off the Kramer Hotel in Valencia. It really turned out like the Kramer Hotel is how the floor layout, the hotel room corridor, and man, I still forgot to furniture the restaurant, by the way. There's three lives here. First to the main list, which is Schindler's Iconics line. Fast door closing, and now I made the indicator run like real life. Back to the ground floor. if you did not know, the monochromatic Schindler Iconic display gets one floor ahead when it starts up. It literally does that in real life. And I have seen it. So therefore. Now onto the service lift. Not service lift, but auxiliary lift. It's a Doppler lift installed by FLS. Wrong floor numbering. I was just thinking of another building in Central Babylon High Street, but nah. If half a year the feature of this game will obviously be the definite. Because, wow, there's too much to do over here. Now, as I was saying, cheap solution with concrete. Now that's why this is another lift. Hearing this chime reminds me of the older ThyssenKrupp LCD one in Spain. Maybe the one that has been persistently first used on Thyssen Series Fs. And from ThyssenKrupp Altus to at least 2005. At least 2005 or maybe 2004. Fun fact, one of the ThyssenKrupp Altus lists I have filmed today had the older ThyssenKrupp LCD display. It didn't have the chime, but it was surprising that I'd find that with the LCD display, because if you didn't know, in most Altus lists from around the time of 2001 to 2004, they were originally installed with the older LCD display, and most of them have been replaced with the newer one from up to 2005 to 2014 or 2015. Yep. And yes, there is literally ThyssenKrupp Altus chumps that sound like that.
Con las nuevas categorías de 20.
Refresh, there's...
¿Quieres saber cuánto vale tu coche? Ve a compramostucoche.es y olvídate del papeleo.
It literally sounds like that. Okay, so Roblox. And real life. It actually sounds the same, but we can't say that it sounds similar because they literally sound the same way. Next building, KW Series 5. Normal Series 5, not Bounty. only seen the Odyssey Pacific server, as it has recently shut down, to see if I can still get some lifts. Yes, you can still get the lifts after shut down. And later, I might ask Finn the Human 401 to give me the remaining fishes that he still hasn't released. Because Halfway is them. Nah, not only because of that, I guess. Next up, Diamond Modular. From 1976. Old. Lovely bell chime, not gonna lie. And one thing, the Scurvy Diamond is modular in the East Avenue project, because literally Halfway has placed 24 East Avenue side the with Diamond is modular. Now there's I forgot these build. Next up is this. Yeah. The one next door to that one is still original. Now this is like the most complicated thing you ever do. If you ask me, this still runs an original Cobalt. Or maybe that's what at least I am thinking. I think this still is original Cobalt. There we go. Okay, this is literally original Cobalt. Whoa. Now the next one was retrofitted to Code Plus, and it is still original. I know. Not original, just be modernized. I'm gonna use Fly Command. Just be modernized by Shinji. If Halfway literally forgot to take the real life brand off. Maybe he literally said that all real life brands will be taken off this copyright issues. I'll be your slave. Sid me was just the future lighting effects. Now this one, the swing door. I must go inside. It's from at least 1981. Wait. It's in it or less. The arrows flash red. The up one doesn't light up green at all. Next building. This. I was gonna leave it till last. I was gonna leave this for the last because this has some OES lifts. I might be forgetting another building where there's a diamond lift access platform lift. And this was retrofitted to Polar V2. Or maybe Polar version 2. But I prefer Polar V2. If you ask me, the East Avenue project, maybe Crucifix told me that I would have experimented with Mojilux because ESP recently using it as boycott the shutdown of Otis Asia Pacific. And honestly, I'm too lazy to experiment with Mojilux. If at least I could learn to retrofit it, and I have many layers in the project. So therefore, I am not gonna start all over again and retrofit all of this to Mojilux, not even the ones running on Polar V2. So therefore, it is all gonna be between Cobalt Plus and Polar V2 for the time. None of them are gonna be retrofitted to Mojilux. Under any circumstance, of course. That's why this time it is hydrogen Naxis. Hydrogen is a proper lift. This is a platform lift, so therefore. Okay, this one's Cobalt Plus. And obviously not Polar V2. It may look like if it was running on Polar V2. Whoa, oh my god! And maybe this looks like an actual real life platform lift. The button somewhat looks like Dewhurst. I like that chime. Anyways, I have literally visited all of this in this place for now. And those buildings over there are fake. Okay, I'm done with this game. Now, I was gonna say, development? No. Development crap? No. At this point, I just don't feel like developing at all. Sorry about that again. No, so my grandma's coming. I may have to stop for a while. Take another pause from my stream. Maybe you might want to see me making this the private car park in 6-lane road live. So therefore, I guess why not do it? It's gonna consume so much on my computer, on my laptop, but maybe it's one point where I just say I don't give a crap. I'm gonna extend this a bit. Nah, maybe. Fuck it. I know what to do. It's gonna be a complicated thing to build this car park for real. Now I'm gonna take the car ramp from ground to -1 because literally this car park has 2 basements. Just like the real life version of this. I'm gonna place it over here. They're the same color, so I don't have to worry. I'm gonna scale this just one star. Fuck it. Maybe there's a hole over here. Plop. Boof. I know. Holy shit. I'm gonna right upscale this. You know what? I'm just about to do this. I'm just making this lively. I mean, this building is like almost done. It's off the 4-lane road. But that's gonna be done another time, and I'm not gonna do it in this live session. Plus, I'm not gonna develop. I'm not gonna let. I'm only just gonna do this kind of development live. Plop. Now, where's the pilot of this part? Now, basement 1 in... I don't know how the basement of the real-life version of this looks like, but I'm just gonna make a... Well, you know, what I think it would look like. I'm just all on this voice chat, so I'm gonna leave. Well, or maybe if anyone wants to join. Making all of this takes damn effort because, well, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna continue explaining it. I got 2 people watching the live stream now. But just after a damn hour, it's getting really, really tiring. I'm gonna take this first ceiling in Film Ice 1. You see how hard making all this plot is. That's what I'm literally doing with this. It's literally a hard plot to make. I was referring to the landscape and not all of the damn buildings. Now this thing is almost done, but this thing is almost done. What's left to do over here is just the door labels. The door labels on for the flats, and decorating all of this with lights and then well, you know, the lanes. And this is like practically all done. Now I know where I'm gonna get lights from. Now I have to correct this scaling. There we go. The lights from the car ramp are done. Well, the car ramp from the entrance to Basin 1. Now I'm gonna see what I can do with the Basin 1 to Basement 2 ramp. See how the hell I'm gonna arrange the lighting over there. And then what's left to do is the lanes on the walls, and it falls nice one mice 2, then it's all done. It's getting night outside in my area. Now in about a few weeks, it's now going to get night at 6 p.m., just like how it's supposed to be during fall and winter. Mice 1 is now all light. Now, I'm gonna go with mice 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Scratch that. And I hope I'm not gonna duplicate the sailing by accident. 8, 9, and 10 light bulbs. Done. undo? Something's wrong here. I had to patch this little hole. Wow, this is literally almost done. I'm gonna make the typical Spanish car park wall decoration. Skip dark stone grey. I'm gonna do this smoky grey. Okay, so it's gonna be left like this. Okay, so for the blue part, I did use the deep blue tone. I hope this literally doesn't waste memory on my laptop, because you know Studio can sometimes take up your computer's memory. Now for WhatsApp messages, I'm literally gonna take a look on my phone. Okay. Now I took a look at what I was about. What did I look? I had to look on WhatsApp. Wait, I pressed the wrong first key. I was supposed to press C3O, and I literally pressed under control key. I pressed the function key instead. I hope you guys like this. How this is looking like. No, I'm not going to duplicate this until I get this corner right here done. I think this is looking posh. And maybe this over here as well. Say whatever. You might think it's stuck in 1990s, but I literally tried to do what I could do. The original idea of 40 East Avenue of what I've just filmed in real life to inspire it, I was right. I thought that building had 2 basements, but it only has 1. So I was right about what basement I should have included in the case. Now the inspiration for 42 East Avenue is still not filmed. Now I'm gonna say that this thing is literally done or not. I don't know. Okay. There's no hole over here. Good thing. Over here, that's fine. So I'm gonna patch it, and it's all set. Now I'm gonna try it. Understand Spanish, so don't worry. But a cable just fell. Once this loads, I'm gonna take a look. Once this loads, I'm gonna take a look on WhatsApp. See what messages I've got. There we go. Now I answered all the WhatsApp messages I had to answer. I actually forgot. Okay, on Studio Lax. A little surprise at this lift. It is a fan sound inside. Did you know that this is the first lift to fit at least up to 10 persons in a block of flats? Back inside before the door shuts. Yeah, it's all done. This is how the apartment floors look like. There's three parts of the floor, and but there's still to do. Well, you know. The South 6 lane road looks on the upper part. The balconies at the highest floor are like that because the highest floor apartments are duplex. The house is a home with two floors. Well, I mean 2 levels. And if you live under a rock, that's what duplex means. There's 3 lane road, so modern Murray lived. The project has advanced so much, and this modern Bowery was exactly built by Brandes 2008 himself. In 5 lane road with the Otis Gen 2 already in its place. And this shed car park with 34 is down here. My one's red, my 2 is blue. This is the lift. This is Physical Up Galaxy. Just like that last one I have wrote. Maybe write it. This one is at least a bit newer than the other Galaxy I've just wrote. So it's from 2007 and the other one's from 2006. And I'm gonna send this back to my too. Now there's a little surprise. 3060 Sony. Now I'm gonna skip this one. I mean, just take a little look. It's just the third party lift with CM buttons and stenciating data installed by ThyssenKrupp. Now installed by ThyssenKrupp, it's actually a mod of an O&K lift from 1981. Now to 3080 Stallion. You know, the real life inspiration of this has a more nice ThyssenKrupp Altus. I never got to film the original, but guess what? The lift over here is a Schindler Euro lift. In game it sounds a lot better, not gonna lie. The hallway somewhat looked like this in real life. No, I don't want to go back to my 2. if you ask me, the physical faces you've seen just a while ago and these Schindler are made by Brandis 2008. There's flats on the ground floor, and that same case will also be applied in 4-lane road when it starts. And whether I'd rather start 40 East Avenue rather than 40 East Avenue rather than 4-lane road at some point. And 40 East Avenue somehow it might have a similar car park to this one when it starts. Car park maybe by the design, not the structure. I'm sure the real life car park of this one, just because of the bigger building, it may have 2 basements, but I don't know. I think it only has 1. I think I was close to ride the more nice outers next door to the older original I have filmed today, and I think the more nice one, I don't know, maybe it's the further more basement. I can't remember, sadly. This is for the Sarin Lane Road. Mason. This is for the building in Masonville Castle Training Center. Maybe I'll buy this, just to show. You know something? If a flood came to Masonville City, then this bathing over here, if it reopened, it would have been replaced to a free-to-use owner by now. But since the flood similar to the DNA flood still came to Masonville City, it's going to remain original from a Massimo Dutti. This is Live I Had 1914. It's a physical up universe with keypad floor selection. And this is what I have planned for the Masonville Vocational Training Course Center for Building D. It's an cheap made Otis 2000 hydraulic. It's not an Mercury code or an Otis Express 7. It's a legit Otis 2000 hydraulic, but it's installed at the cheaper way. with overlay logic, which means you can only go at one floor at a time, which you can't do that on these different Roblox. But if it existed in real life, then you would have only traveled to this lift at just one floor at a time. I mean, you could have only went to one floor at a time. Meaning that you can't select multiple floors at a time. That would only happen if this lift existed in real life, sadly. It is based on the campus where I study, but this is somewhat a substitute of the older MP lived in that same building. These are for 44 Stanley, but since these are probably two, it's gonna be insanely. This is for 2 lane road, and I'll shoot my content. I'll test this at another time. This is somehow advanced so far that I've already done 2 fucking hours of live streaming. Ah, Michael Anderson just joined. I literally had to spit a dark humor joke. Sorry, I literally had to do it. You might shame me for that, but it's my literal sense of humor since Factory. Also, if you did not know, fucking Matthew Bosso Pargo has literally vandalized the Masonville City Wiki. It's my fault for literally spitting out in my YouTube community tab. I'm not gonna make 4 lane road at this point because I'm tired. Maybe at another point I'll make the lift for 1 lane road, which will be an Otis 2000 VF from at least 1996, and maybe I can't film the real life inspiration of that. And I was supposed to film it before the floods came in the 29th of October 2024. I'm referring to the DNA floods. But since then, the Otis lived in the real life inspiration, which is just nearby my house, my own block of flats. After this and my block of flats have been fixed, that still does not work, sadly. It's not a shame, really. There's many buildings all done, and when this so for the Otis 2000 VF that I planned for 1 lane road, I'm not too sure if I will make it MRL. I mean, I think Otis 2000 VF lifts can be MRLs because well, you know. And these are fixtures that I must have used. And from starters, I did not know that there was a keypad variant of the blue Thyssenkrupp Focus fixtures. But I did not know about the orange ones, the first ones, the version 2 of the blue ones, which was since 2011. Then Schaffer ones, which sadly were on Focus fixtures in France, and then the original blue ones. There's all of these cool buttons. Though for this project, I don't plan any building with the version 2 of the blue Focus fixtures. That is gonna be left for a future project, which I might base off the Sociopolis towers, and therefore one of the buildings that I will have as Jeep Made Otis Gen 2s will be changed to this. I'm tired of developing for now, so I'm gonna leave it done for Just 6 Lennon Road, and halfway is literally ate Parabian food, so that's why he left the live stream. I knew it. Matthew Paolo, send another raid thread. Send another raid thread to another person. I should be posting invites to my Discord server at this frame rate. I don't know how much memory I have left. Oh dear, 102 gigabytes. But this stat is slightly better than what I have left on my desktop computer. Now I'm all looking on my Instagram account. It's gonna take a while to be done, so I'm gonna wait. A few boring minutes later. I'm getting some WhatsApp messages on my phone. As you may have not noticed, I literally redesigned my live stream thumbnail. 24 to Pimlico. Ah, it's definitely this is 2020. To be honest, I'm still neutral to Life Enthusiast 2020. I did hear all the controversy. And honestly, I don't know if it was literally true, but I don't know if it was literally true what he did quite a while ago. I mean a couple of years ago. So therefore, I'm still not gonna get onto all the goddamn controversy, and I'm gonna remain neutral for him for now. I'm so glad Matthew Parkerson came here and decided to literally raid the live stream. Maybe I'm just gonna test in game what I just did in the project. I'm gonna test the Euro Live term. Oh my god. My head is literally just out of nowhere. I've been live streaming for 2 hours and I'm just thinking that it's about time to end. 2016. I mean, the game is not done. There's still a few things left to do. Like, for example, you see right here Lost Center, which is somehow based off a bus station in Benidorm. It's a practically abandoned shopping center. Okay, so the update is still not posted. There's a fail. There was a massive fail. It didn't save, I guess. It didn't save. And there was what if I forgot in Central about the high street. There was KW. There was a hidden KW. A hidden KW Facebook. Oh my god. I'm literally gonna fall asleep. No! Literally, Roblox is ruining it. Now I have to rebuild it all from scratch. Now I have to make all the effort on building all of that from scratch. And now it's all ruined. Roblox literally is fucked up. Not fucked up now. Anyways, I'm gonna end this live stream now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for when I upload a new video, or maybe start a new live stream. And I hope you enjoyed, and bye bitches, for absolutely real. Bye then.